Just want to make a quick video on how to change the default state animation for your character. I had this custom character that I rigged and used the mannequin animation, but I was having issues of just the animation looked kind of funky, and I wanted to create my own. So to create your own, um, one of the first steps you need to do is to go into where the mannequin animations are, and find the one that you want to animate. For instance, let's do a third-person run, and actually this one might not be a great example since it's already slightly modified. So I'm gonna do this, then third-person idle. There we go. So say you need to modify this so the sword is in a better position. What you can do is I think I'm gonna freeform this. So create animation, current animation, animation data. That you're gonna call it maybe what do you want to call it? I'm gonna call it sword idle 3. And I'm gonna put it under animations. Then now what you need to do, since it actually changed the name to that, now you can adjust the different aspects. So you can change the arms. You can go over here and select the different parts. So we're going to do a clavicle, maybe want to change it, and then maybe I'm going to pause it. I want keyframe 1 to be a little bit different. Let's do and then let's change the hand really quick. Hand, hand, hand. Hand we're going to do. And you can adjust the fingers if you want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a key, then click apply. And what this is going to do is going to move those joints to that position. And this gets me kind of weirded out. Okay, so go to the end. And I think you can do is actually adjust this, and you can do add a key. And then now your thing's slightly animated. And then you click apply, save. So you've created one animation. This is idle. You do the same thing with the third person running. And then say you want to change the default animation. And I'm pretty sure that's actually third person animation blueprint. And you have this thing called the state machine. So if you go to the anim graph, you have this thing called the state machine. And the state machine, you have these different kind of things like jump, and you can double click and you can actually see third person jump start, and then in the jump start, I haven't fully figured out how to edit the jump. All I know is for some of the defaults for idle run, it's looking at this blend shape 1D here, and in the blend shape 1D is actually not. My ears might say third person idle 2D, and what that is if you go back to close this, go back to where your animation is, you can actually create animation is a blend space 1D, and select your mannequin rig skeleton, and then you can call this whatever you want. I'm going to call this just test 2. And then what you do is you open this up, and what it is, you can drag and drop animations into here. So for instance, we did some other start run, boss run 1, I think it's one of these, sword 2, sword, yeah, whatever this one is. So you can drag and drop that into the idle position, and then you can do the third person run into the end position. And this green dot is the blend between the two. So, and then now what you do is you click save, close this out. Oh, pause. Close this out. If I can click on it, yep. And then now we're going to do is open up the animation third person blueprint. And then we're going to go to this blend space 1D. And we're going to set that. Where is it? Oh, details. There we go. I was in the wrong area. The blend space, you change that to, we change that thing to test 2. So now it will be updated. Save it. Close it. Now if you play it, it will be in that position. So that's a basic way of setting up the default state animation. I'm just wondering if I go back to default for jump starts, scene groups, animation output, third person jump start. If I do third person walk, you just drag the animation out and then you put it in there. So you can modify the third person jump to kind of fit your character better. And yeah, there you go. That's a really quick, dirty way to put in some animation for your character.